Where am I? This island smells kind of familiar. Ugh. Only one island smells as bad as... Oh no! Those two maladjusted greed monsters left me marooned on Monkey Island! Well... Ever-increasing monkey population. Stop overpopulating the island. There are only so many bananas. Signed, HT. To all LeChuck-fearing citizens of Monkey Island, you are cordially invited to play bingo at the church every Tuesday at midnight. Non-members welcome. Signed, Father Rasputin, COL, Orthodox. I wonder if that would be Tuesday morning or Tuesday night. Herman!
Where?
Here! You're Herman Toothrot, the Hermit of Monkey Island!
I am? Who are you?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Guybrush Threepwood? And I thought my name was stupid.
I need some help.
Get him. I'm the one with no memory and he wants my help.
Do you remember where you parked your ship? I really need to get back to Melee Island.
I have a ship? I thought I was a hermit.
Well, yeah, but...
Do I have a cell phone too?
But...
A hermit with a ship. Shit.
So you really don't know where your ship is?
Nope. Of course, I don't put much stock in this mythical hermit ship of yours.
You probably don't know how to counteract an ultimate insult, do you?
What's that?
It's a big evil voodoo thingamajig.
Voodoo? What's that?
This isn't helping. Let's talk about something else.
Try and make it something recent, pants boy.
How are things on Monkey Island?
This is an island?
Your memory seems to be slipping.
Is it? I can't remember.
What do you remember?
Mostly a lot of staggering around. Then a weird kid named Sheepgood showed up and told me my name was Herman.
Well, it's nice to see that whatever scrambled your brain hasn't affected your sense of humor. At all. What's the earliest thing you remember?
This isn't some sort of regression therapy, is it?
I don't think so.
'Cause I don't want to wake up thinking that I've been kidnapped by aliens or something.
Just try to remember as far back as you can.
Let's see, ow.
What?
I remember waking up next to my hammock with a bump on my noggin.
When?
Oh, a couple hours ago.
You can't remember back more than a couple of hours?
I guess not. Is that a bad thing? I can't remember.
So your memory still doesn't reach back more than a couple of hours?
Not since I woke up next to my hammock, no.
Think hard. Do you remember anything else?
I remember being asked a bunch of nosy questions, fancy boy.
I think I'll plumb the murky depths of your memory later.
Whatever.
See you later, Herman.
Who?
What fun is it to juggle just... Herman?
Where? Ow! What the heck you trying to... Hey, I'm Herman Toothrot.
Herman, you got your memory back.
Some of it. I still don't remember you.
This is gonna be harder than I thought. How are things on Monkey Island?
Things? What things?
Where are all the monkeys?
I think they spend most of their time on the other side of the lava field. Dirty little buggers.
What have you been doing with yourself?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would.
Oh, well, when the volcano erupted, it ripped open the island's southern canyon. Guess what I found down there?
The real secret to Monkey Island?
Gold! Buckets of the stuff! I've been mining ever since. I even had my banana picker dipped in gold.
Why does a hermit need gold?
Insurance, bucko! The high-flying life of a hermit's fine and dandy now, but I may want to retire someday.
How's the mining going?
I've had to stop.
Why?
I kept hitting a big metal wall.
There's a big metal wall under Monkey Island?
Yep. Who knew?
Let's not talk about Monkey Island right now.
Okie dokie.
I need some help.
I could tell that just by looking at you.
Do you have even the slightest idea where you might have left your ship?
Nope.
You haven't stumbled across any ways to defeat Ozzy and LeChuck, have you?
Who are they?
I was afraid of that. On second thought, I don't think you'll be too helpful in this state.
If you want my help, ask me some questions I can answer.
See you later, Herman.
See you, stranger.
HT, regarding mining operations. Stop them, at once. Your mining is causing sinkholes in our sacred island. Signed, JJJ. Looks like the result of an exciting ride.
Stealing my gold, Sonny?
Herman?
That's me. Well, see you around, miner boy.
It's a big metal door. I'm not about to dive into this canal. I think that would hurt. I'm not about to dive into this canal. I think that would hurt. I'm not about to dive into this canal. I think that would hurt. Guess there aren't any more boulders on that ramp. Got one. Got one. Hey, stop that.
Ow, ow, ow.
Here, have a banana. He's already following me. I don't want to make him sick. Here, have a banana. It's the lever that can... It's probably stuck. There sure are a lot of roots growing through the ceiling. Without those roots, there'd be only... It's broken. It's broken. No, it's got a hole in it. No, it's got a hole in it. What could be behind this wall of boards? I'm not picking that. It's boarded up. I'll never get through there. It can't be safe to store cloth sacks of gunpowder so close to open flames. Those look too heavy to be carrying around. It's a big metal door. I'm not picking. Here, have a banana. It's a big metal door. It's dark in there, but I can see the latch for the door and a hungry-looking monkey. It's dark in there, but I can see the latch for the door and a hungry-looking monkey. I can't put a banana in there. The vent is closed. That wouldn't go well with bananas. Here, monkey, monkey, monkey. That worked like a charm. Here, have a banana. What in the Sir Francis Drake does all this machinery do? It seems to have fallen into the machinery. Got it. Hey, what's that? Wow, I actually get to use this banana picker more than once. That must be the most unholiest of Bibles. I'm not picking that up.
Greetings, my child. Welcome to the First Church of LeChuck, Orthodox. I am Father Allegro Rasputin. How may I help you?
The First Church of LeChuck? You're kidding, right?
Not at all. This temple is dedicated to worshipping the awe-inspiring perfection that is LeChuck.
How could you build a religion around LeChuck? He's an unholy demon pirate from heck.
I kindly suggest that you mind your tongue, heretic. Such blasphemies will not be tolerated in the house of LeChuck.
Don't look now, but there's a river of lava flowing through the middle of your church.
Yes, I know. We use it for church ceremonies.
Baptisms?
Weddings.
Well, I guess that's one way to cure cold feet. Are you some sort of hologram or something?
Of course not. I'm a ghost.
And you're a priest.
Da.
So you're sort of a holy ghost then?
Very clever, my child. But let's not go looking for trouble, eh?
I could use some advice, Padre.
What's troubling you, my son?
I'm looking for an antidote to the ultimate insult.
I've never heard of that. What is it?
It's a voodoo talisman that shatters the souls of pirates.
During my travels with LeChuck, I noticed that the easiest way to defeat a voodoo curse was by employing a bigger voodoo curse. But perhaps I'm oversimplifying your plight.
Well, that's okay. My plight could use some simplifying. On second thought, getting advice from an obsessed ghost priest seems like a bad idea.
As you wish.
How does this stream of lava fit into the church's wedding ceremonies?
Good question, Tovarish. Here at the Church of LeChuck, we see marriage as a plunge into the unknown. As a symbol of that plunge, we send our newlyweds on a harrowing ride down a river of molten lava.
Doesn't that kill them?
Only if the restless spirit of LeChuck doesn't approve of the union. Besides, our honeymoon boats are lined with Stantec voodoo-enhanced asbestos to keep fatalities to an acceptable minimum.
I'd like to try your lava plunge.
Wonderful. Where is your bride?
I'm already married, and my wife is several islands away being harassed by bad guys.
Well then, you can't take the plunge.
Oh, come on. Let me ride a boat down a river of molten lava. What am I saying?
I suppose we could use another test run before LeChuck and Elaine's impending nuptials.
What?
Hop on board.
It's pink.
Please, keep all hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times.
I have a very bad feeling about this. I can't quite reach it with my hands. It's not so useful.
How was the ride?
Really hot in some places, kind of bumpy in others, and impossible to control.
In other words, a perfect metaphor for marriage.
Yeah. Your Holiness?
Yes, my child.
I'd like to take another test ride on your matrimonial lava plunge.
This is highly unorthodox, but what the heck?
That's the spirit.
Please keep all hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times.
Ooh, my sweat's vaporizing as the temperature's rising, and I can't feel my legs below my knees anymore. This banana picker is really starting to come in handy.
Please step out of the boat to your right and enjoy your visit to the First Church of LeChuck, Orthodox.
Your Holiness?
Yes, my child.
I'd like to take another test ride on your matrimonial lava plunge.
This is highly unorthodox, but what the heck?
That's the spirit.
Please keep all hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times.
You know, it's little things like this that keep startup religions from getting the respect they deserve. Well, I can't remove it with my bare hands. It's not so useful without a hard-to-reach object to pick up. back the lava goes, back to the earth from whence it came. All the lava is seeping into the ground now that all the heat-resistant weeds have been whipped. I have no idea what he just said, but somehow I feel mildly insulted.
Greetings! Welcome to Monkey Town. I am Jojo Jr., Monkey Prince.
Hey, you can talk!
As can you. Imagine that.
I still can't believe you're a talking monkey.
That is why you fail. The question is not why a talking monkey, but rather, why not a talking monkey?
Okay, so why not a talking monkey?
Precisely. Why not?
How did this come to pass, O Great One?
On a warm, sunny day, much like this one,
Short version, please.
I was in the clearing next to the giant monkey head, burying my dearly departed father,
Your father? You mean...
Jojo Sr. Apparently, someone had trained the poor loyal fool to grab the switch that controlled the gate to the giant monkey head.
Why does that sound familiar?
But that same stupid someone forgot to train my father to let go of the switch.
Oh no.
Eventually, my father starved to death, swinging on a switch, waiting for a simple command that never came.
Gee, that's, horrible.
Yes, well, I was just completing the grim task, and I heard a low humming coming from the giant monkey head. Well, being a curious monkey by nature, I cautiously approached the humming head and reached out my hand towards its massive mouth. As I touched it, a tremendous bolt shot through my body, knocking me unconscious. But when I came to, I discovered that I had an enormous understanding of the world around me.
You mean you could talk?
Oh, that too.
Do any other monkeys talk?
Of course they do. Oh. You mean, do they talk in your language? No, I am the only one. As interesting as this may be to you, I feel we might be straying from what is important.
Hey, neat hat.
Thank you. It is a hat of honor.
Can I have it?
Oh, that is a question only the stars and the heavens themselves can answer.
Okay, but can I have your hat?
No.
What do you mean, hat of honor?
To earn the right to wear this hat, one must become the best at an ancient and noble sport, a contest with great and long-standing tradition among the monkey folk, the sport of monkey combat.
What exactly is monkey combat?
It was once used to train young monkey warriors in the way of combat. In these modern times, it has become a game, albeit a game of supreme honor. Very little has changed over the years. Much of the ceremony has been dropped, but the flinging of insults and witty monkey repartee has remained.
Well, how does it work?
Pay attention. I don't want to have to say this again. There are 5 battle stances in monkey combat. The anxious ape, the bobbing baboon, the charging chimp, the gimpy gibbon, and the drunken monkey. Each of these stances is dominant over 2 other stances. For example, the anxious ape always defeats the charging chimp.
So all I have to do is learn which stances beat the others, right?
Yes, but there's more to it than that.
I was afraid you'd say that.
In order to move from one battle stance to another, you must invoke certain secret monkey insults. These insults are built from combinations of the 4 most ancient words in the monkey language: eek, ak, oop, and chi. For example, if I wanted to move from the drunken monkey stance to the anxious ape, I would use the following insult. I can also use the same insult to move from the anxious ape stance back to the drunken monkey. Any questions?
Could you teach me some of the other monkey combat insults?
I'm afraid not. Each monkey combatant must earn the knowledge of the sacred monkey insults through actual monkey combat.
But you already told me one of the insults.
Yes, well, the first one's free.
Are there any secret tips to mastering monkey combat?
There is no way to master monkey combat without experiencing monkey combat.
Rats.
However, when I was a younger monkey, I found that employing the monkey see, monkey do strategy allowed me to quickly master several simple moves. It also irritated my opponents.
How do I employ this monkey see, monkey do strategy?
Simply copy your opponent's insults. You'll lose many battles, but you'll learn many moves.
This is giving me a headache.
Then we shall take a break.
Since when are there so many monkeys on Monkey Island?
Since the Great Summoning.
Great summoning. What are you talking about?
Shut your yap, impatient one, and I shall tell you. The Brotherhood of Primates has a unique bond with the whole world that surrounds us.
Could you, cut to the chase? I got an important meeting to get to.
No one has any respect for history. Anyway, my monkey brethren have felt a need, a calling, to amass here. There is a feeling that something wonderful will happen soon. Something big.
Never mind the monkeys for a minute.
Then what would you like to talk about?
I really should be going.
I wish you luck and health on your journey.
I wonder if the new inhabitants realized this hut was once owned by a human cannibal. No, I've been spoiled by living in a mansion. This just doesn't cut it anymore. There doesn't seem to be anything interesting back there. I can't imagine this thing smells good when it's open. I can't imagine why I'd need such a thing. Again. Hasn't been cleaned in a while. There's some nasty wax buildup. Huh. There's also what appears to be a part of a broken Q-tip. Oh, yeah. I can't imagine why I'd need such a thing. Again. Here lies Jojo Sr., loyal to the end. I'm not gonna desecrate the grave of such a brave monkey. It's hot molten lava streaming all over this area. All the lava is seeping into the ground now that all the heat-resistant weeds have been whipped. All the lava is seeping into the ground now that all the heat-resistant weeds have been whipped. Nah. Wow. That's not a weed. I need to use this on something. You know, this tree doesn't look very stable. Looks lonely, too. Maybe I should just put it out of its misery. Wow, that tree just fell right over. Herman?
Where? Ow! Are you trying to kill me, you rashin' freshin' Guybrush?
Herman, you remember me?
Of course! You're the kid who found my banana picker.
You've gotten all your memory back?
I think so. Quiz me, hotshot.
Do you remember the cannibals?
Those jerks! They used to keep stealing my banana picker. Boy, was I happy when they moved away.
Do you remember LeChuck's amusement park?
Yep. Kinda silly if you ask me, sticking an amusement park on a nigh unreachable, mystically obscured island.
I kind of wondered about that myself.
Well, that's LeChuck for you. A nasty piece of work, but not too bright.
Do you remember Dinky Island?
I wish I could forget. I'm still not sure how I ended up there.
LeChuck told me there was a tunnel between Dinky and Monkey Island.
Really? Well, don't that beat all?
Do you remember the caverns to heck under the giant monkey head?
Oh yeah, the caverns of meat. Those caves mysteriously sealed up after you left. It's a good thing, too. We were losing a lot of monkeys down there.
Do you remember anything else?
I remember lots of stuff. I especially remember a snot-nosed kid who wouldn't let a hermit have a little peace and quiet.
Let's pour over your mental state later.
Whatever.
See you later, Herman.
Who?
Herman?
Where? Ow! Ouch! What in the name of... Hey, I just remembered where I left my pants.
That's, great, I guess. What about Ozymandias?
Ozymandias? Never heard of him. Wait! Now I remember! Oh no! By Triton's panty line, this is horrible!
Herman?
Oh? Oh yeah, that's me. Herman. Listen, Junior, you better take a seat because I got some whale-staggering news to lay on you.
I didn't know whales could stagger, but go ahead.
Okay, first of all, my real name isn't Herman Toothrot.
Really? What is it?
I'll get to that. First, let me tell you how I ended up here on Monkey Island. With nothing but a busted accordion, most of the clothes on my back, and a head full of broken memories.
Is this gonna take a while? I'm in kind of a hurry.
Stow it, Blondie, this is important. Like so many stories, it began some 20 years ago in a bar on the other side of the world. I had been lured out of my peaceful retirement in the Caribbean by the thrill of a dangerous sailing regatta off the coast of Australia.
Australia? Wait wait a minute.
Hush up, kid, I'm telling a story here.
Sorry?
Anyhow, the night before the competition, I was steeling myself for the race with several pitchers of grog when I was joined at the bar by one of the other competitors, an unhappy Australian tycoon with the unlikely name of Ozzy Mandrill.
No.
Yes, the poor guy seemed so sad just because no one would do business with him anymore. Now, to cheer him up, I regaled him with stories of my adventures on the untamed Caribbean seas.
So you were the one who told Ozzy about the lucrative development opportunities of the Caribbean.
Yes, but that's not all. The next day, as I reached the race's halfway point, I'd already forgotten the grog-induced revelries of the night before. Suddenly, I found myself being rammed by another boat, pushed into a freakish whirlpool. It was none other than Ozzy.
I hate it when that happens.
It gets worse.
Yipes.
I hadn't just told Ozzy about the wonders of the Caribbean. I'd also told him about all of its terrible voodoo secrets. Secrets that men would kill to possess. I'd told him about the gate to heck known as Big Whoop. I told him about the unbelievable lineage of the three-headed monkey. Worst of all, I told him about the ultimate insult, the voodoo talisman that could make mice out of men.
Remind me to never tell you a secret.
Strangely, the whirlpool didn't kill me. Instead, it dropped me and my shattered ship on the other side of the world. By the time I had righted myself, I had no idea who I was or where I came from. I took the name Herman Toothrot after the remaining letters on my accordion, H.T.
H.T.? Wait a minute, you're not telling me that you're really...
That's right. My real name is Horatio Torquemada Marley.
But you can't be Governor Marley. I mean, everyone knows that H.T. Marley died over 20 years ago, off the coast of Australia, in a boat race.
Grandpa! Get your stinking hands off of me, you blamed octopus!
But sir, we're family. See? I married your granddaughter, Elaine.
Oh, that's just wonderful. I finally rid myself of 20 years of amnesia, and the first thing I learned is that my granddaughter has married the sorriest excuse for a pirate in the seven seas. Somebody get me a coconut so I can go back to being blissfully ignorant.
Grandpa?
Quit calling me that.
That's no way to talk, sir. We're gonna have to work together to defeat Ozzy and LeChuck.
LeChuck's involved too?
Actually, he's the new governor of Melee Island.
Gadzooks! Where's my granddaughter?
She disappeared right after the election.
Whew, that's a relief.
Why?
Because of the one secret I didn't reveal to Ozzy before he tried to kill me.
The secret of Monkey Island?
Of course not. I'm talking about the secret of the fourth piece of the ultimate insult.
The one that had to do with the governorship of Melee Island? I was wondering about that. What is it?
It's this!
That looks like the Melee Island gubernatorial seal.
It is the official gubernatorial seal of Melee Island. One of them, anyway. A good governor always keeps a spare around, in case the original gets lost. The seal is the key to unlocking the dread power of the ultimate insult. Without it, it's just a funky-looking maraca. Now, Guybrush, this is very important. Where is the other gubernatorial seal?
I guess it's with Elaine. She rarely lets it out of her sight.
That's good. As long as Ozzy and LeChuck don't find her, they'll never be able to make the ultimate insult work.
Ah, good times, free grog, my pockmarked fanny. You should all be ashamed of yourselves.
Don't be looking at me, you mangy mongrel. I voted for Elaine, I did.
Well, I certainly didn't vote for that bilge-rat LeChuck.
Well, if none of us voted for him, then why is he the governor? And why are we being forced to build this colossal commemorative statue of him in the center of town? Shut up!
This is horrible. LeChuck has enslaved my people. It's a good thing my grandfather isn't alive to see this. Why is he making them build that statue? What does that have to do with the ultimate insult? What's happened to Guybrush? What's that smell?
Oh, ex-Governor Marley. You're a hard woman to find, you know that?
Obviously, not hard enough. You must be Peg-Nose Pete.
Aye. The Governor and Mr. Mandrill have a few questions they'd like to ask you.
Gee, I'd like to, but I have to wash my hair for the next 7 years.
I really must insist.
Drat.
Like I said, as long as Ozzy and LeChuck don't find Elaine, the ultimate insult can never be completed.
Maybe we should come up with a backup plan.
Careful there, Sonny Jim. It'd be a shame if you accidentally fell into the all-consuming magma.